Hello, this is Commando and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. So last time we meet the tribe who have, like us, managed to be friends with the machines, but it seemed to be a specific machine that made the machines in this area passive, which of course some idiots managed to destroy. So the machines became hostile again. Let's see. Up there, so we travel, oops, there.
A fork. This must be where Nassan was supposed to check in.
I saw that. Let's see. Let's scan the thing. "16-year-old turning act faces criticisms from artificial intelligence," writes advocates. June 8, 2060. A group calling itself the Center for the Liberation of Bodiless Intelligence is organizing a nationwide day of protest against the Turing Act. The legislation, hurriedly drafted in response of the escape of climate intervention, AI Vast Silver, established strict limits on the sentience of machine intelligence, and founded the MIA, the regulatory body that oversees the development and sale of AI. It remains unclear why the activists have waited until now to express opposition to a 16-year-old piece of legislation, but in a statement released through their holosite, the CLBI call the Turing Act the offensive rebirth of state-sponsored slavery to long unquestioned by public with shameful biocentric view of sentience. The statement continues, the time has come to ask the hard questions about what it means to be a human in a post-biological world. Turing and its supporters are now on the wrong side of history. Are they now?
Maker's End. Not much farther now. Olin said he found an image of the woman I resemble on an ancient device. If she's my mother, why would there be traces of her all the way out here? So far from Noraland. I don't get it. Who is she?
Her name is Elizabeth Sobek.
You. Spying through my focus again? Well, go on. What do you know about her?
Stay on your present course, and before long, you'll know her as well as I do. Maybe better. But be wary. Maker's End is crawling with Eclipse troops. To help you deal with them, I've left some useful equipment just outside the ruins. Your focus will show the location.
Who is he and how does he know these things?
I forgot about that guy, to be honest.
He said Elizabeth Sobek. What kind of name is that?
Oop. And there is the campfire.
Gonna need this.
Destroyed bridge. Bandit camp. Nil.
I saw some of the places you'd been. The new settlers have no appreciation of craft. They'd already piled your work in a ditch. But I knew the signs to look for. The scrabble in the dirt, those surprised splashes. And I did tell you we'd meet again.
Nil. Still hunting bandits?
Oh, yes. I've been sharpening my blade, anticipating the scent of the fight. Don't get me wrong. These scum are odorous. A little panic and desperation really sets it off, though. Like an incense.
So, what's your knife called?
Why would someone name a knife?
So much for small talk.
Are you ready?
Just don't think this means I enjoy it.
Don't worry. We'll take your secret to their graves.
Where is the stash? Oh. I'm not there yet. Well then, we can do this. I'm up for a challenge.
Get it while I can.
Jeez, you don't have to shout. Can I jump up there?
Sun's gonna shine right through you when I'm done.
They're still looking. That's right. No one here. Quietly.
Why don't you calm down here? Sir? Sir, calm down. You're the one who saw me.
All right.
Never mind then.
Trouble doesn't just up and leave. Keep an eye out.
Oop.
Land's thirsty for rain. Me, not so much.
Oops.
Not sure what that was.
Mistakes were made.
They're gonna wipe us out!
Looks like I'm clear.
Right here, you sawed-offs! You're dead!
You can see them. They can't see you. No space. She went that away. Finally.
Come out and I'll make it quick.
Oh, fuck. Well, that worked too. Oh. A lot of guys down there.
Why are they shooting at me? Whoa. Search is up. I win.
Shit. Oops. More ammo.
disappeared.
We did it! Okay. A cracked and battered vessel once steered to an old one bears the legend Sterling Malkeith. Sets of ancient vessels can be traded in Merida value rewards.
The corruption is Sun's will. Almost accepted. Many have died, and many more will before the sun is appeased. Under King Jiran, I feared for my life, the life of my family. For Avad, I gave him everything.
I hope I never come across Rahman. He'll crush me with the tip of his tail.
I hear King Avad is too busy betting Oseram to break the rebellion in Sunfire.
Where do he stay? Back.
I didn't believe the stories, but they're true. The Nora do dress like savages.
Thanks. I guess.
Hope you're well.
Remember how the blood pounded in your ears? They'll ring later, in the calm. It's a call to arms, from your inner desires.
Or a cry for help.
I wouldn't fight it.
I can tell. So you used to be a soldier. You fought for the Karja?
For them, against them. An empire always finds its wars. You can't be picky. The new king of Avad saw things differently. Called an investigation into war crimes. Aren't all wars a crime to someone? Still, I raised my hand and volunteered.
You volunteered to investigate?
No, I volunteered my confession. No sense wasting time with an investigation. I was sent to Sunstone Rock for 2 years. The trade was fair.
They sent you to a rock for 2 years? Is this some kind of Karja ritual?
No, Sunstone Rock is a prison, south of Meridian, south of the Rain Gathers. Our new son, King, is a believer in rehabilitation, as am I. In the heat of a stone cell, in the dark, I learned to focus on what was truly important to me.
What were these things you did, Nil?
Acceptable things, under the circumstances.
Acceptable to who?
I don't make decisions. Let's just say the rules of engagement suited me. But rules are important. A structure. Cage. Otherwise, you know of those places, lonely places where people once were? Now just a hole cut in the world. Chances are, I was there before.
Have you found a new partner yet?
I thought we were partners.
I have my own roads to follow, Nil.
And they seem to lead back to bandits. That works for me. I'm not suggesting a Carja wedding. I'm never lonely where there's killing to be done.
Time to move on.
A brief encounter for us, but the end for them. They were squalid lives anyway.
Neil never changes. Let's see. I got only 1 point.
The sun smiles on us today.
All night last night.
Oh,
Move along now.
well, let's go around them.
Might be able to take them out one by one if I stay out of sight.
Gotta get the demon
Close. Just like this.
Boosted filmers me up. You can't invade the shadow. Lost him. Search for the intruder. Carefully.
Oops.
Lost contact.
Did you know?
my god, I'm gonna find you anyway.
Oops.
Found him!
Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here.
Nope.
Right where he said it would be. Not a bad selection. I'll put those to use. Why are you doing this?
Because I want you to succeed. Good hunting. We'll talk later.
Wait! Damn him. Corrupted Watchers. Acting as guards. The Eclipse and corrupted machines. Cooperating. One happy family.
Maybe.
Your end has come! You're finished.
Don't mind me.
Yes, yes, come. You last guy, come here. Oops.
Search and destroy?
Well, now you found me.
These dig sites. They're massive. these ruins? What did the old ones do here? Okay, no more sneaking.
I wasn't here. Bloody hell.
That might prove a challenge. They're scanning for me.
Show them the power of the shadow.
Still sniffing around.
Got you located. No! You won't survive. Regroup and get ready to flank.
Here.
Rope burning frost black, chomping at hard ground.
There we go.
Sunfall.
What have they been uncovering here? An explosion.
A cracked and battered vessel once dear to the old ones bears the legend. Rocky Mountain Thunderhead sets of ancient vessels can be traded in.
Another explosion.
Please, I want to be up there. It's a mad one.
Rotate turret. And fire! All weapons operational. Time to get it moving, and be quick about it. No daydreaming. Soon this demon will be up and
Has to be one of the Deathbringers Olin talked about.
Focus.
I'll never get into this
Stop
tower.
working. I've disabled his
Unless I
focus.
destroy that thing first.
The rest is up to you.
I'll handle it. Thing's blasting out. None of these are weapons. Haven't you got anything better to do? Hitting that thing really hurt it!
At least their big toy is dead.
Did it. Those things pack a punch. All right. That Eclipse officer had a focus. Let's see what's on it. Let's see what you have to say. What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Oh! What the hell was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower.
Maybe they are jamming. Thought of that.
Tight, but I can squeeze.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
You may enter.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
You are a clone. Oh! Okay, that works. Nothing in here, I guess. I guess this one is locked. I came down there. Nothing interesting in here. Yo, there we have something.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Oh, here we have something.
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded, so that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to Black Quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Hearts Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad.
Indeed.
Should have brought a cart. Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic Chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Faro Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So, they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
Reception log, July 7, 2064. Field Commandant Daying of the Indo-Malay Agriculture Combine arrived with its delegation. Refreshments to be served before their 10:15 a.m. sales presentation on the Chariot line. Per instruction, food will be vegetarian only. 10:07 a.m. Senda Agnew, Vice President of Territorial Integrity from Fresh Grounds Coffee Global, arrived with his entourage. Refreshments to be served before their 10:30 a.m. sales presentation on the Chariot line. Per instructions will use Fresh Grounds Tacoma blend, no artificial agreements. 10:12 a.m. So that happened. Call security and janitorial to clean up the coffee that was spilled, actually more like thrown. I wasn't aware that the Indo-Malaya Combine grows coffee beans and that Fresh Grounds acquisition team has tried to take their fields by force repeatedly. I think Commandant Daying had Agnew by the hair for a second there. Who schedules these things? I'm going to drop a line to sales. This can't happen again.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus.
Faro Automated Solutions, FAS, is an American multinational corporation entity that produces robots for all walks of life, though its core business consists of military and defense contracts. As of 2063, FAS has ranked number 1 among the Fortune 5 by gross revenue and profit for 10 years in a row, a world record. Founded in 2033 by Theodore Ted Faro, an entrepreneur from Salt Lake City, Utah. The company developed several promising robot prototypes in its early years, but failed to break into market dominated by then industry giants like General Synthetics and Recorp. This changed in 2038 with the debut of the Atalfred line of levitating personal servitors, which generated exceptional sales, lifting the company into the Fortune 50 for the first time. Profits tripled in the 2040s as the company environmental efforts led by famed engineer Elizabeth Shupek catapulted FAS to the head of the sector. In 2049, in the wake of successful green and climate cleanup efforts around the globe worldwide, approval ratings of FAS exceeded 90%, and founder Ted Faro was hailed across media and social networks as the man who saved the world. Yet it was an emergence of FAS as military contractor in the late 2040s that cemented its status as the world's wealthiest corporations, with a record market capitalization of $23 trillion by 2055. Platforms holding FAS controlled 61% of the market share for automated military platforms, holding contracts with 353 nations, transgovernmental organizations and corporate entities. Today its holding exceed the second largest corporation, FP Mobile Global, by 321%. corporation noun, an association of individuals created under authority of law, having existence, power and liability distant from those of its members. In a business sense, a corporation is usually owned by shareholders through the sale or distribution of stock, who profits from such ownership both at designated times of its governance and the designate executives who run its affairs. Most corporations encourage in one or more industries to produce goods or offer services for profit, and may in turn own other corporations, companies or property as holdings. Theodore Ted Farrow, born December 24, 2013. Oh damn, so he's already born and is younger than me. He's an American entrepreneur and business magnate. He is the founder of Farrow Automated Solutions, FAS, the largest corporation of all time, the world's wealthiest individual and the first ever trillionaire, born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah. They enrolled at the University of California, Los Angeles, where he studied business for 2 years before dropping out in 2033 to start FAS. Though it struggled at first, the company broke through at the end of the troubled 2030s with its popular lines of personal servitors and bodyguards bots. Then exploded when its famous line of green robots led the race to solve to solve the climate crisis during the 2040s clawback. At the end of this decade, FAS opened a military defense branch, dominated the world market for its automated military platforms. By 2053, the success of FAS has made Farrow a world best known businessman, one of its most sought after speakers and major voice in politics, culture and international affairs. Elizabeth Socket. Just a second. Elizabeth Socket, born March 11, 2020, is an American scientist, robotics, and engineer, widely regarded as one of the greatest minds of the 21st century. Born and raised outside Carson City, Nevada. She enrolled at Stanford University at age 13, earning a BS in experimental. You earned a bullshit in experimental physics and computer science at the age 16. She completed her PhD in robotics and artificial intelligence design at Carnegie Mellon University in 2040. I joined Farrow Automated Solutions as a junior scientist the same year, rising quickly to chief scientist at the age of 22. Over the next 8 years, her green robot designs played a vital role in realizing the environmental cleanup and detoxification efforts of the clawback, decide propelling FAS to the forefront of its field. In 2048, she suddenly resigned from FAS, protesting the company's pivot to automated military technologies. In 2049, she founded Miriam Technologies, a firm devoted to life-positive robotics and other technologies. Miriam has since become one of the world's largest suppliers of green robots, winning numerous awards and accolades, including the 2053 Nobel Prize for Physics and the 2056 Rachel Carlson Award for Environmental Progress. Okay, I see.
Help you understand.
Now I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Faro Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is... trust me, we will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines, then they stopped to make other kinds of weapons. Why?
Oh, sorry. Boom.
Full already. The air. There's no smell to it. Not even old death. Nothing natural. Another cave-in. But I could get through.
From J. Fredkin to reception. Subject complaint. Hey reception, if that is your real name, wanna know who scheduled Indo Malaya right next to Fresh Grounds? That will be me, Senior VB of Sales. Wanna know why? After that little hair pulling incident, both sides increased their bids by 40%. I'll explain. Because your receptionist level brain probably requires it. Those two sides are fighting. And what do we sell? That's right, combat machines. We want them to hate each other, so they will try to fight each other with what? That's right again, combat machines. Which they will pay us a lot of money for. So I suggest you go back to serving coffee with a blank smile and let me do my much more complicated job. Thanks a bunch, Mr. Franklin, to you. What an asshole. Oh, I see that I have I got some stuff to listen.
Looks like I can climb here.
Are they really trying to kill me?
I'd have to ditch something.
Why do I have a feeling the robot downstairs will be awakened sometime?
Made it.
Ted Furrow to Paula Visara, Subject Spiritual Summit. Paula, recent events have sharpened my perspective, and I think that I and FAS in general have been neglecting the spiritual side of things. Not under any specific religious framework, of course, but in more general sense, as in not giving enough thought to our shared values. Hopes and aspiration for the afterlife. I'd like you to reach out to religious leaders of every stripe with the intention of scheduling a conference soon. Very soon. I'll have more thought about the agenda later. But for now, let's put out some feelers and see if we can lock something in. Make it a big tent. No cooks, but anyone with a credible audience. Let's go deluxe. Made it clear we spare no expense. Thanks, Ted.
I can't spare the weight.
Fast Campus Security Log. High Priority Alert. Automated log note. All non-essential systems have entered hibernation. High Priority Alert. Automated log note. Full lockdown has been initiated. High Priority Alert. Due to the increasing frequency of violent protests targeting the campus, the security of FAS employees can no longer be guaranteed. Therefore, we are taking the difficult decision to shutter this facility indefinitely. Staff will be briefed on a block-by-block basis regarding proper procedures for achieving and/or disposal of project-related data and material. HiSec and a crisis team will then conduct exit review before all areas are locked down. High priority alert. Priority messaging to all staff in E and F blocks. Treat the current lockdown situation as an exercise, but do not attempt to release the hatches or otherwise exit the buildings. High priority alert. Are reminded that while HiSec personnel remain committed to employee safety during the current unfortunate events, personal firearms must be relinquished when presenting or in the identity scan. High priority alert. Additional public access roads en route to the campus have now been closed to relieve waiting time at the outer security cordons. HiSec reminds all staff that the campus remain off limits to the public. High priority alert. Following recent campus security issues, all staff are reminded that presenting for identity scan and displaying your security badge prominently all the times for image analytics are both mandatory. High priority alert. In light of recent acts of terrorism directed at the rapid transit system, HiSec now offers a Big Brother initiative to accompany staff traveling from off-site. Sign up is required and strongly encouraged. 48 more entries in high priority. Additional entries corrupted.
So people were angry at Faro, at the corporation. They blamed this place for something. Something bad.
Oh.
It looks like the way up. What's left of it.
Okay, let's check what this does.
The FSP-5 Khopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution.
Wait, was that all?
The FSP-5 Khopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the Swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Khopesh.
The Deathbringer. So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package, designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance. It boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of Allied chariot line models, and you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil. knew these were Faro machines too. Manufacturing capabilities. They could make more of themselves. Then how would you ever stop them?
By changing a frequency from one of the facilities, I guess. Oh.
Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
That began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The Peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise you, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
Well, to keep the peace you need weapons. So others won't fuck with you. If you don't have weapons, then others will fuck with you. Whether you want it or not.
Getting soaked from melted snow.
What? I have no idea what he's trying to guide me where. Yeah, I was there. Wasn't I? Oh, maybe not. It is a bit confusing.
can't carry more.
From Stacy Anders to Robert Research. Project Dolphin with Bob. Another problem to add to our big streaming pile. Apparently a fisherman in the Banda Sea captured a video of a Hearts timer Horus unit refueling via biomatter conversion along the shoreline of Pulau Weather. On a pod of endangered dolphins, no less. Quite possible the last of their kind. Not to get graphic, but it looks like what happens inside a blender. As if the robot was wiping up a big pink swirling milkshake of dolphin chum. Our suppression team has scrubbed it from 43 networks, but it's still propagating, so it's only a matter of time before it goes viral. A prepared statement feels grossly insufficient investigation. This one's a real stinker. Stay Sanders, VP PR Fuzz. I see.
The way up. All it takes is a few good handholds. All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Oh.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone. Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
What?
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots.
Peacekeepers.
That consume biomass as fuel.
In emergencies.
And you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I'd...
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted. The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth, but somehow she defeated them. The world of the Old Ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final Pharaoh has been recovered.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the Old Ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Faro robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
All right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Faro robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent. Now if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
You said you've known for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades? It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Faro robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
Nope.
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques.
Oh, really?
Pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be. Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up there, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn. How much will the snow cover? So much for being careful.
What? Well, this will be a long one, but I hope you liked it, and I see you the next time. Bye!